Welcome to Style Rewind. Let's turn back the style clock and dust off vintage pieces in your wardrobe. What is old is new again. Let's get ready to travel back through time. And so in this episode, let's once again choose the year we're going to travel back to. So it's going to be 1985. Let's go. So here we go, 1985. So you can see what was big news that year. Well, you can see on the cover of Essence magazine is the very fierce Grace Jones. You can see Steve Jobs, okay, with the Apple computer and that just explosion happening at that time. And then Charles and Diana, you can see on the cover of Time magazine. So that reminds you of what's going on during that year. And then what's happening style-wise? Well, you can see Eddie Murphy in Delirious. You can see this all red leather outfit. And what is so funny about this is I think my mom had this exact suit, only hers was purple leather. I was trying to find that for this video, but I think she would kill me if I brought this out. But yeah, my mom had the leather suit. And of course, oh, Tina Turner, how fierce is she? Look at her in her red leather. So, what do you think is going to be the subject of this video? Well, you're going to want to reach back in that closet and you're going to want to dust off your colored leather items, in particular a colored leather jacket. So it doesn't have to be a red one like Eddie Murphy wore in his Delirious stand-up. It could be any color, but it's not going to be a regular brown, black colored leather. You're going to want a bold color leather jacket. And you know what I'm talking about. You or family or friends have pictures in these items. Like I said, I was trying to locate my mom's photo. And so you just have to reach in the closet to find it. So again, your closet, aunts, cousins, grandmothers, or head to a secondhand shop, or again, just hop onto Google and try to find these items nowadays, because it's still, you can get a vintage inspired piece or you can get a more modern piece, but really know what era it harkens back to. And I'm going to show you how to incorporate it and actually make it more modern. So let's look at the first outfit we put together. So there you have it. So again, this great green leather jacket, wearing it with some boyfriend jeans, a white shirt. You can see it's very casual. But I dressed it up by putting it with a very high pair of black high heels. I love this green and red flower purse that goes with it, and it's just a simple crossbody bag. So again, it makes it look more casual, and then green earrings to complement the jacket. So it's a casual outfit, but it's something with a little something to it, because you do pair it with the high heels, and I love that look. I never get tired of it, of the boyfriend jeans with a pair of great heels. So there you have how to take this jacket inspired by the 80s and incorporate it to modern day. Now let's go back in time and see how we can incorporate it with the other items we've discussed in this video series. So let's travel further back in time. We're going to go back to the 70s. And remember, we looked at the wedge. So we're going to look, can we pair the wedge with the colored leather jacket? And of course, where there is a will, there is a way. Okay, so you can see that there is the green leather jacket. I did make a very bohemian flower child by pairing it with this maxi dress. I love the colors in this, but you see that it does bring out the green that's in the jacket, the wedges to go with it. That's why I said it's very like bohemian flower child, because you have the wedges with the maxi dress. But then I made it girly and just put a pair of pearl earrings with there, just to like mix it all up. It's one of those things where it's all these different things, but together it somehow works. And so I love creating outfits like that. So there's how you can do the jacket with the wedge. Let's travel further back in time. Let's go back to the 60s. And so when we were in the 60s, we looked at that shift dress and what we could wear with it. So let's look. Can you wear that wedge, or can you wear that colored leather jacket with a shift dress? And like I said, of course. Why else would I be doing this video series if it were not possible? So you can see shift dress. I paired it with the black high heels, dress it up, but then you add the jacket on top of it, makes it a little bit tough. And then these great dangling earrings, and again, it incorporates the green from the leather jacket in it, and it's just a great outfit. This is what I call a cool girl outfit, right? Where people look at you and go, I didn't know you could put stuff together like that. Again, because you have the shift dress with the high heels, that seems super classic, super dressed up. But you throw it on with this unexpected leather jacket and then these really cool earrings, and like I said, you're the cool girl that like thinks to pair things together that other people wouldn't think of. So this is a very much a cool girl outfit. So let's travel further back in time and see what else we can style. So let's go back all the way to the 50s. So you remember when we discussed that video, we looked at the circle skirt. So let's see, can we do the circle skirt with the colored leather jacket? And like I said, I would not be doing this video if it were not possible, right? And I love the colors in this outfit. To me, this is for sure a fashion layout, fashion story outfit because it's just so many colors. And a lot of people would be intimidated by it, but again, it's one of those, it's gonna be a head turner. And again, it's just because you have this green leather jacket. And so I did a lot of, paired it with primary colors. So it's the red, the yellow, and then these electric bright blue that goes with it. So again, it's a very cool outfit. This is something that would jump off a magazine cover or in a printed page in a magazine. So very, again, cool outfit because again, the feminine with the kind of rough edginess of the leather jacket. You have this very feminine circle skirt, as we showed in the first video of this series, very feminine silhouette, but then we pair it with a leather jacket and it just completely confuses people. And it's one of those things like you wouldn't think to pair them together, and then when you see them together, you go, of course, why doesn't everybody pair those things together? So I love creating outfits like that. So there we go. We finished our time travel backwards. So let's go forward again because you can probably figure out what time it is, 70s. Let's go back all the way to the 80s, and it's time for hair rewind. And so when you think 80s here, you think big hair, you think bangs, but what else do you think when you think 80s? Crimped hair, remember that? Crimped hair. And so this style that I found, instead of rocking crimped hair all over again, because people may look at you kind of funny, and we're like, were you frozen in ice for the last several decades? Instead of crimped hair everywhere, I love this style because they just did the crimped pieces in the front and they pull it around to the back, and I think it's just a different touch to a hairstyle that other people wouldn't think to do. So I love this hairstyle as usual. You can click on the link below and it'll take you right to this video. Super easy to do, quick to learn, and again, it's just a special touch. So it's one of those things like you probably already pull your hair back like this and you go, huh, why didn't I think of that? I could just crimp it and it adds a little something to it. And again, it's a little throwback to the 80s, a little nod to the 80s without fully going there. Like I said, we're looking like you were, in a time capsule for the last several decades. So try it out, click on the link, watch the hair tutorial. And as usual, time travel absolutely exhausts me. It's time to go back to the present. Back to 2017, where the Real Housewives actually make more than their husbands, and Real Housewives are celebrities. Who knew, right? 2017, here we go. And that's it for this episode of Style Rewind. I'll catch you on the last episode of this series. Thanks for watching. Bye.